Shalom. First off, I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Rakakradah. I also want to give a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Newstone who taught me this word, and the brothers who teach down with sincerity. And also want to give a salutations to the elect scattered across the four corners of the earth. In this one, what's next? All right, the next stage. I found this video off TikTok. I guess it's AI making an anime of what, it says AI generated. So what's to come here to America very soon. Uproars of the people, the collapse of the dollar, all these things are happening right in front of your face, and these is going to be the results.
As the dollar plunges to record lows, food disruptions have triggered widespread riots and looting. The federal government remains silent after the evacuation of the capital earlier this evening. Military forces have been deployed but are struggling to restore order.
This is NA News at 10. Riots have now spread to more than 40 major cities. Banks remain closed and martial law has been declared
Babylon's falling,
nationwide.
just like it was written. Scenes like this one outside the courthouse have become common. Protesters clashing with heavily armed officers as curfews go into effect. Empty
Babylon really is falling.
Breaking news tonight, riots have erupted in every major city.
Said empty shells. All these things are spoken of in the scriptures. No one says the store, empty storehouses. Let's get it. All in second edges and other parts of the scriptures, but I know how to get straight to it in second edges. Is it the 15? Yep. All right. This second edge is 15. I'm gonna start from the top because this is my job. This is what we're doing. The prophets. All right. And warning. It's like you're warning the people, but the people laughing in their face. As you can see, apocryphy. Well, if I'm saying it right, apocryphy, not that. It's a word I Googled, but what the apostle had deemed this year to be hypocrisy. All right, more people falling out the truth, turning back on Yahweh Ba'Shem and Yahweh Shai. More false prophets popping up, as we see. Right, and the famine of the word, which is coming soon. Right, because these things are done in stages. That's why the scriptures say, "Read to me upon tables." Where's it at? Read to me. Measure thy time diligently. Hold on. Let me get it. Not. Second edge is 9 and 1. So let's get that first. The second edge is 9 and 1. Start from the top. He answered me, then he said, measure thy time diligently in thyself, and when thou seest parts of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that this is the time, very same time, wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So how do we know prophecy? People like, hey, you've been saying the world is going to end for thousands of thousands, forever. All right, because the world has been ending since Yahweh Shai died on that cross. And this is just showing you the mercy of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, how much mercy and time he's given us, and the grace that he's given us. All right, and the grace is about to run out. Hey, and when this destruction happened, I don't feel sorry for you people. I had to sacrifice everything I had for this truth. And you just get to go out there and do whatever you want to do and think there's no judgment. No. When I see people getting their judgment, it makes me smile. Because it's what I'm avoiding by getting the blood off my hands by teaching this truth. All right? So before thy time, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. And he also visits the world by earthquakes in diverse places and these hurricanes and all these tornadoes and things going on right now. It's so many signs that the Lord is showing you that he's here and that he's working, but people don't want to see him. I forgot that scripture I read. It says that he shows you so many signs and wonders, but they not see. I can't think of that scripture right now, but back to the topic at hand. Hey, this is how we know what time we living in, by measuring thy times. And you can see that we at the end of the book. So let's go back to 2 Esdras 15. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, said the Lord, also by prophecy. But I don't have much time like that, so I'm going to jump to the end. I'm going to read some of this up top, though. And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true, which is the Bible. Fear not the indignation against thee. Let not the incrudities of them trouble thee that speak against thee. And it's a lot of people speaking against us now. You got the elder in out there in there was a South Carolina, something like that, teaching, and I can't even watch his videos no more. I can't take it. I get sick and tired of people coming up against us. But the scriptures say the world should hate us. All right, it says our families is going to turn us in to the governments and kings of this earth. All right. So, hey, they're going to, but we living in a time where people going to know there was a prophet among them really soon. So really just playing a waiting game. All right. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. And you got the famine of the word coming. You got the famine of food coming here, because eventually the stores is going to run out of food and stuff like we've seen in the video. All right. Or was it such a storehouses should be empty? Is that in? It might be in 9. You go back to 9. Like 15. Hold on, let me just Google it. I don't know where it is right now. And plus, I'm heavily medicated too, so Slovakia. I'm very heavily medicated because I just had 3 teeth pulled. Enough said. All right. Second Esdras 6. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And that's talking about the stores, the food. That's coming too. With all the countries been on the tariffs, and they're not sending things here no more. China's not sending things here no more. Hong Kong's not sending medical supplies here no more. This place, when it falls, it's gonna fall like nothing you ever seen in your life. That's why the scriptures say like a time never under the sun. Roughly paraphrasing. Damn, I'm running out of time already. Let me get straight to the point then. This is the destruction coming to this place. I'm going to just jump down. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another people, and swords in their hands. And that's civil war. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their own power. A man shall desire to go into a city, and shall not be able to because of them checkpoints. They're going to check you. They're going to check you, see if you got the charagma. All right. And if you ain't got it, you can't go in the city. All right. And even upon that, the checkpoints come with martial law. When these people start doing all these things, fighting, not regarding, fighting in the streets, shooting each other, killing each other, going to people's house, taking stuff, it's going to, martial law is going to be implemented. And this is all which is coming. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Because America is very proud. That's why you got 4th of July. They proud of what they did. They proud about their American that they stole. All right. If you go to the book of Maccabees, hey, this place, before it was taken by Christopher Columbus, it was called Azareth. And our people were dwelling here. So this land was stolen. They proud of that. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and the modern day sword being a gun, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. There ain't gonna be no food. They're gonna take the food, they're gonna take the women, they're gonna take the kids. All right? Behold, said Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun from the southeast, to turn themselves one against another and repay the things that they have done to them. All right, so the Lord's gonna grab all this Middle Easterns, all these people that he call terrorists, all right, because you can already see that happening. All right, and the Lord's gonna use them for his weapon against the American people. So that's all I got. From now, I'm gonna watch this video one more time, and I'm gonna get out of here because I gotta get back to work.
Major cities across the United States are in.
It always do this. No, I don't like this phone. Where's that? Go back. There we go.
News tonight. Major cities across the United States are in flames as the dollar plunges to record lows. Food disruptions have triggered widespread riots and looting. The federal government remains silent after the evacuation of the capital earlier this evening. Military forces have been deployed but are struggling to restore order.
This is NA News at 10. Riots have now spread to more than 40 major cities. Banks remain closed and martial law has been declared
Babylon's falling,
nationwide.
just like it was written. Scenes like this one outside the courthouse have become common. Protesters clashing with heavily armed officers as curfews go into effect. Empty
Babylon really is falling.
Breaking news tonight, riots have erupted in every major city across the United States after the sudden collapse of the dollar. Banks are closed and the National Guard has been deployed.
Just like the prophet said.
Images coming in now show entire districts on fire as troops struggle to regain control.
And that's the next stage of where we're headed to. So hopefully this lesson was edifying to the elect. Shalom.